Hello everybody, Maven here, and welcome to part 2 of our exotic testing. In yesterday's video, we actually reviewed all of the overhauled exotic armor pieces, so if you missed that, definitely go back and check it out. In today's video, we are reviewing all of the overhauled exotic weapons, and just like the last video, I'll post the article down below in the description of all the changes to these exotic weapons if you want to read up on it and see everything that's new. So with that, let's get down to the testing. Don't forget to drop a like, and I hope you enjoy. All right, here we are back in the Conflux yet again, doing a live recording like we did last time because we have a lot to get through. So starting things off with the Salvation's Grip. This thing got a complete overhaul. It's an entirely new weapon with an alternate firing mode. However, it doesn't say anything about an alternate firing mode anywhere on the gun itself. So I think Bungie might have accidentally forgot to update this one, but let's find out. So I'm going to hold reload. And nothing. No alternate firing mode as far as I can see. It said that if you shatter 3 stasis crystals, it'll auto-reload your weapon. So let's charge this up. Okay, what the heck was that? Did you see it like streak along the ground like a cold snap grenade? Hold on a second, let me try that again. I do not remember it doing this. This is new. Oh my goodness, I blew myself up. Okay. All right, I understand. I get it. I get it. So when you charge it, it does the crystals, but when you don't charge it, it's a normal GL. And it's supposed to be that when you break 3 crystals, it fully reloads the weapon. So let's try that again. Charge it up. That's crazy. Break it. Fully reload the mag. Yo, that's actually pretty cool, but it's just hyper ammo inefficient. Let's try it against Carl. Okay, I somehow... Oh, I freeze him. There we go. Auto-reload the mag. Nothing. Do I have to, like, fully charge it? Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's weird and very, very ammo inefficient. It's, again, just like before, niche. It is a niche thing. And I don't know if it's good or not, but I'm sure somebody will find a way to break it. Moving on to Eyes of Tomorrow. Now, this could potentially be the most broken weapon in the game. So they updated it entirely to where if you kill 4 enemies that are marked by this thing's perk, it's going to refund an ammo. So it's just an infinite ammo rocket as long as you mark 4 targets. So let's see how broken this is. Now, it would be better on heat rises, but I'm on whatever stasis. Let's just do this. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff marked. And I get a free ammo back. Dude, this is not okay. This is not okay, man. Okay, Carl's not gonna die. Can I mark something over here? Okay, apparently I didn't kill 4 things. But still, like, that's gonna be crazy. Not only does Eyes of Tomorrow do the 2nd most single target damage of any launcher, I think first is Deathbringer, 2nd is Two-Tailed Fox, and then 3rd is this. It also got a massive buff recently to where it, like, destroys champions, but just nobody uses it or knows about it. But that's gonna, like, break Gambit for one, because it's already meta in Gambit, but, like, just the fact that it's just going to be a team of 4 warlocks with heat rises flying over the area where ads are spawning and just spamming Eyes of Tomorrow. And, you know, Gambit's going to pick up popularity this season because everybody wants the new weapons. There's 6 new weapons in Gambit. So yeah, that's going to be a strat. And obviously running through strikes, and it might even be potentially useful in certain speed runs with like Rain of Fire. That could be interesting, actually. This is kind of nuts. And next, we got the Manticore. Now, this thing, I didn't infuse it. The only thing I want to see on this is it says that your movement speed while airborne increases. All the information we really don't care about. I just want to see how fast you can move while airborne with this thing now. So let's just shoot Carl. What? Why am I not staying airborne? Do I have to be grounded? Oh, I have to be grounded. I don't ever use this thing. So be grounded, shoot him. Upping my anti-grav repulsor. And then I'm gonna jump in the air, shoot, and move. And this is how fast I move while airborne. Not that fast. I mean, it's whatever. I'm not really a fan of this gun. I don't think anybody is. Next up, the Graviton Lance. This thing was reworked to act similarly to the 2 bursts from the Revision Zero, so it should be the same way. And yeah, let's see how it fires. It's an entirely new gun, essentially, so... Oh, that is a lot faster than before. But does it change the damage of Cosmology? Because it still activates Cosmology on these final blows. See that? It's still sending these orbs out to explode everywhere. Dude, if Cosmology is unchanged, this could actually be a pretty solid ad clear exotic. I definitely have to give this a try in a more densely populated... And the sucky thing about Cosmology, though, is it does self-damage to you. But that's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. Now here we got a Crucible weapon that we're going to try in PvE. I just wanted to see basically how it worked. It says that 3 crits will now award 3 buffed body shot damage shots. So let's just see how that works here. So I'm going to shoot him 3 times in the crit. 57, 15 to the body. 56, 32. Nope, it did not work. It did not work. 3 crits. 3 body. Nope, does not work. Jade Rabbit's always been buggy, and it looks like it's still buggy. Next up, we got the Skyburner's Oath. Now, this thing got a huge buff to its Scorch. So with Ember of Ashes, which we do have equipped, we should be doing 10 Scorch per shot with this thing in hipfire mode. So if everything goes according to plan, 10 shots will cause an ignition. And if this does, this is going to be insane. 2 ignitions per mag for a primary. Okay, let's try it out. Eight, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, it works. Dude. This is an insane primary. That's insane. Because this thing is already decent in Grandmasters, especially Cabal-based strikes. And that's just gonna make it even nuttier, man. That is wild. I think the Polaris Lance got a Scorch change recently, so it'll be able to ignite in like 2 or 3 or 4 perfect fish shots. I don't know. Skyburner's Oath used to ignite in like a couple mags, but now it's twice per mag. Dude, that might be meta. That might just be meta. Now, speaking of scorching things, we're moving on to the Tommy's Matchbook. This could potentially be even more insane than the Skyburner's Oath in terms of scorching, because it just got an update. So every fish shot while overheated is going to apply 14 plus 7 for Ember of Ashes Scorch stacks. So that means that in theory, every 24 shots should cause a solar ignition. For this one, we had to go on over to Titan with the Actium War Rig to fully test it out, because that could potentially be broken. So let's give it a try. Okay. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, did I just ignite Carl 3 times? And then you can extend your restoration forever with Ember of Empyrean. Dude, this is actually disgusting. Every 25 shots? And since you're reloading constantly with the Actium War Rig, you can just spray that thing forever. Or not forever, but for a long time. And just cause tons of solar ignitions. Dude, this might be the highest DPS exotic primary in the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is the contender. We did a video on exotic primary DPS a while back, testing all the exotic primaries to see which one does the most. And, okay, Tommy's Matchbook might be the reason why we would have to remake that video. Seriously, it's insane. Next up, we got the Worldline Zero. Now, ever since I got this back in the old Mars days, I instantly deleted it and I've never used it until yesterday. So I really don't know what I'm doing with this thing. But it basically says that the heavy attack can be chained into itself once. Don't know what that means, but I'm gonna try it. So, heavy, and then nothing. Heavy, Oh, 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 okay. You just heavy twice. Yo. Okay. Don't, oh, can I do that in the air? Hold on, can I do that in the air? No, you cannot do it in the air. Okay. So you can just heavy attack twice in a row. All right, don't know what that is going to be able to allow us to do in terms of breaking the game with speedrun tricks, but it is interesting for sure. Okay, so let's test this thing out against Carl. If we can heavy attack him twice, it might do crazy DPS. Okay, does about half to him. That's not bad. It does take a while to recharge your heavy attack. That's, you know, that's respectable. It can do some pretty good burst for a sword, you know. I think that does about the amount that a Lament combo does, and Black Talon probably does about that much damage as well with its 1-2 heavy attack that it does. So, I don't know. It's okay. But then again, remember, I don't have this thing infused. If I had it infused, that would actually do quite a bit and probably just out damage the Lament and the Black Talon. So it's actually pretty good. Next up, we got the Bad Juju. Now this thing just got its recoil fixed so that it acts like a pulse rifle actually, because before apparently it was coded as an auto rifle. So I didn't get a clip of how it was before. This is how it is now. And so it's very controllable, very, very easy to use. The stability is actually really great. It's just the recoil direction's kind of making it jump everywhere. But you have my word. The way it used to be wasn't like that. It was actually like this. That's how it was before. It would just climb up like an auto rifle. So it is definitely a massive improvement. And now we are on to the grand finale, the moment y'all waited for, the moment I waited for. Sweet Business is probably the most exciting of all of the changes, because now every 20 rounds you're going to get an explosive shot. And that is pretty nutty. Now, we did just do a Sweet Business build video a couple weeks ago, which I'll link in the card up above in the top right corner if you want to check it out. I highly recommend doing so, because this buff is going to make that build a heck of a lot stronger than it already is. I'm telling you, Sweet Business with that 25% buff to auto rifles is already meta, but this is just going to make it even more meta. And this season is anti-barrier auto rifle, I believe. So wherever there are barrier champions, Sweet Business Actium War Rig is about to go wild. So let's see how that performs against Carl. Let's see how fast we shred him. All right. We're getting some explosions, some free damage, 1954. So every 10 shots, every 20 shots. So it's like every 20 shots, I'm getting a free extra shot and a half. So it's not the biggest DPS increase, but just showing from that build video I did a couple weeks ago how insane this exotic already is. That's just extra free icing on the cake, you know? It's just an extra, you know, point. It's an extra like 5% DPS maybe, which is, we'll take it. We'll absolutely take that. It's free add-on to an already very good exotic. So it's a blueberry gun. You always thought that this was only for noobs, but you definitely got to try it out even if you are a veteran player. Trust me. And that about wraps up our exotic weapon testing. Now, there were some other exotics that got tweaked as well, but it was just a slight change to their wording. Wasn't really significant enough to try in the video. But out of everything we tried in this video, I gotta say the craziest ones is, of course, Eyes of Tomorrow, because just having an infinite ammo rocket launcher can be insane in a lot of easy to achieve scenarios in the game. And then Tommy's Matchbook and Sweet Business could potentially be on the radar to be top tier exotics. They are feeling really good. And Skyburner's Oath as well, just the amount of ignitions you can cause with Skyburners and Tommy's when you have the Ember of Ashes equipped, that could definitely shake up the meta for sure. But I'm telling you, Sweet Business, Actium War Rig, give it a try. It will not disappoint you. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and drop a comment, because interacting with the video in different types of ways like that really helps it out and helps the algorithm. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you missed yesterday's video where we tested all the exotic armor, make sure to go and check that out. It is on the channel. Stay tuned. We got a lot of crazy builds with all of the new changes on the way in the near future, so don't miss out. Catch you all in the next video. See you later.